Hi Flosstube. I'm back for my second half of my WIP parade. My name's Lacey and this is my channel, Lacey Makes. You may or may not notice I lost my partner. She had all she could handle with 1 hour of WIPs, so she left me on my own. Thank you guys for being so sweet to her. In our last video, I read her all the comments and stuff. She is sassy and loves to hang out with me, so I love it. She's like my little bestie. Her older brother came home from basketball practice, so she had to go play Xbox with him. It's so cute. He's 15, he'll be 16 in May, and she's 8. She'll actually be 9 on Tuesday, and they are the best of friends. It's so cute. But okay, let's get into these WIPs. My first video was an hour. I'm gonna try to bust through these quicker than that. So I am doing autumn, Halloween, and Christmas, winter, which is the majority of my patterns. So let's just get started. This is, of course, I don't have a cover sheet. This is another PDF that I printed off. This is, I don't even know which one this is. Shoot. Doggone it. This is a Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it's the White House with the witch and the clothesline. And I suck. I'm really sorry. But I've got the tree done. Sorry, that was a waste of time to show you because I don't even know what the pattern name was. Okay. This one, I love this one, and I have all 3 of these. There's 3 of them. This is Salem Sisters by Plum Street Samplers, and there's a Salem Sisters 2 and a Salem Sisters 3. And I have quite a bit done on this one. I think I could get this out this year and finish. I love this purple color. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I don't know what it is, but I love that purple color. And so this originally calls for 3 colors. It's the purple color, black coffee, and then it was a brown, but they wanted you to use the brown for the pumpkin, the moon, and the witch's broom that's down here. And I didn't like that. I don't want my moon and my pumpkin to be brown. So I just picked my own colors for those. And that purple is Wisconsin Woods by Classic Colorworks. It's pretty. I love purple for Halloween. I'm not a purple person in everyday life, but I love it for Halloween. This one is a series, and it was through Crazy Annie's Stitching, which is on Facebook. I think she has her own website, Crazy Annie Stitching. But anyway, it was a collaboration with Tiny Modernist, and she put out 12 Halloween ornaments, and this is the only one I've started. And it's Boo. And they're all vintagey looking, which I love vintage Halloween. And that's my start on him. I really just need to finish the ghost. And when you signed up for the club, you got fabric. Well, first of all, you got the first pattern, this bag, all the floss you need for all 12. And then each month you get the pattern and your cut of linen. And it's 28 count Venetian Stone by Witchelt. And it's okay. I wouldn't stitch anything big on it. And this was my favorite. You can't say that about all your WIPs. But this one, I joined Teresa Kogut's Patreon, and I think this was August. I saw this, my friend showed it on her Instagram, And this is what made me join the Patreon, so I could get this. And I've been in it for the rest of the year. I love Halloween. This is Mischief Brewing. And I worked on this religiously for a long time. So I've got like the first top done. I need to fill in her skirt. But I love the border and the owl. My favorite part are these candy buckets at the bottom. How cute are those? I might do a small pillow with just those on them too, to display. And then these are from, there are two in this bag. This is Spooky Little Friends by Salt and Pepper Stitching. This does not have a cover sheet, so I can't show it. But there's 3 little Halloween patterns. There's a vampire, a pumpkin guy, a ghost, a witch, a skeleton, and Frankenstein. And these stitch up individually in an hour because they're so tiny. And I did the ghost and the pumpkin guy. And I stitched them on 14 count Aida because I wanted them to be as big as possible because they're going to go on my Halloween tree. I had big plans to stitch 1 a day till they were done, but that didn't happen. And then I also have from, I don't know why these are in the same bag. They're not even the same designer. I guess I was just feeling them both, so I put them in the same. Oh, I don't have a cover sheet for this one either. This is the Headless Horseman. The designer, I'm not even going to try to say that because I'll butcher it, but I got it on Etsy. So yeah, got it on Etsy. And this probably isn't even worth showing because I just have the border. So you will have no idea what that's supposed to look like when it's done. Sorry. Okay. Next I have, ooh, this is the Headless Horseman also. And it's by Miss Prim. Headless Horseman. And this is stitched on a mystery linen that I got from my local needle shop, Cecilia's. It's 32 count XJU designs, but I can't tell in their handwriting what that. So if you can figure it out, good for you. But it's a beautiful autumn color. There's greens and oranges and everything. He is cute. Oh, my stuff's sliding off my lap. My project bags are really boring. I just used these from Amazon. This one is another Etsy. So he's in black and white. This is from Wild Violet Cross Stitch, and it's Barnaby the Ghost. And he has a companion that's a cat, and I want to stitch both of them and hang them together in a frame. He's so cute. Like I said, I love anything vintage Halloween. And I want him and his cat to be big, so I'm stitching this on 14 count vintage taupe. It's just a Hobby Lobby Ada. But I didn't get a lot done on him this year. I just got the outline of his little head. I love this one. Stop saying that. I have to stop saying that. This is Without a Mouse by Blackbird Designs. It's so cute. And I am and it's a reward of merit from Blackbird Designs. I don't know if it's out of print, but it's really hard to find. But when I did find it, I paid just normal retail from a store, so I don't know. And this is stitched on Morning Coffee, 32 count by XJU Designs. And I am stitching it in the color Raven. I liked it because it's black, but it has a tinge of green. You probably can't see it. But it's Raven by the Gentle Art. And this is my progress. And it's a little big, so I might frame it instead of making it into a pillow. Ooh, these are, I have a ton of linen in this bag because these are 'Tis Halloween, and it's the 13 stockings from Blackbird Designs. And the only one I've stitched is oh, there it is. This is Who's Knocking at My Door. It's gorgeous. And I have all the called for threads and then just all of this linen. And I'll just pick it as I go. But this is that one. Who's Knocking at My Door? I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm real scared to try to finish these because I don't want to mess them up. Oh, I did start another one. I started Halloween on this green. This is 30 count Grasshopper. And this is, I don't know, the sticker's gone. I am not using the called for linens. I just ordered a bunch of linen that I thought would go with it. This is the one I started. And that's just Halloween. And that book is readily available. I think it was a re-release. I think they were, I don't want to say they were out of print because I don't know for sure. But it was a re-release a couple of last year. And this one, I'm really excited about this one. I would like to have a lot of red samplers. But this one, it screamed Thanksgiving to me. Probably because there's one turkey, but I just love it. And this is Sampler Quaker Village by Happy Mood Point. And this is from Etsy. And instead of doing red, because it screamed Thanksgiving to me, I am doing it in orange. And that's Autumn Leaves by Classic Colorworks. Fallen Leaves by Classic Colorworks. Now, I'm not saying I invented anything by any means, but I've never seen an orange sampler. But that's all I've got on that. And this is just on a This is on a stiff linen. I don't know what that is. These are releases. They're all in the same bag. From Priscilla and Chelsea this year. It's their autumn ones. And I have all of them in the bag, but I've only started this one. This is Stanley Scarecrow. This is Stitching with the Housewives. And he's the only one I started. But he is adorable. I don't decorate for fall or Thanksgiving in my house because I go straight from Halloween to Christmas because I have a lot of Christmas decor and I want to enjoy it for as long as I possibly can. But I have my own office at work, so I'm wanting to stitch fall and Thanksgiving stuff because I do decorate for that in my office at work. And this is another Etsy. I'm not sure if I have a cover sheet for this or not. Let's just see. I sure don't. This is Mary's Tombstone. And it's designed by this person. And I got it off of Etsy. And I am stitching it in Muddy Puddle because it's one color. Oh no, it's not one color. It's 3 colors. What am I talking about? I'm stitching it in Muddy Puddle, Sable, Lighthouse, and DMC 310. But this is what I've got so far. I love the tombstone stitches. I want to have a collection of the tombstone angels and stuff like that. This is Halloween Tiny Town. And for some reason I made a working copy of this and I don't know where the original is. Halloween Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. And I've shown this one recently, but here it is again. And this is on Violet 16 count DMC from Atomic Ranch. I love these little tiny towns. This is my favorite one of these. I have all of these that Brenda has released, but this one's my favorite. And this is Jack-O-Lantern Jubilee. And I have finished this little lady. She's so cute and dainty. Her name is Broomhilda. And then I'm in the process of stitching Pumpkin's Brew. And I am stitching this on .32 count Jack-O-Lantern by XJU Designs. But the weave is really tight on this, so I'm only using 1 strand over 2. So there's Broomhilda, and then there's the other one. I love this linen for Halloween stitching. I think I have another project on it also. This is one of 3 fancy project bags I have. That's it. But it's so cute. And this is by the 805 Stitcher. She had it for sale on her Etsy, and I love this fabric. One of 3 fancy bags I have. I'm going to tell you, I love these, and they're cheap, and I would rather spend money on cross-stitch stuff than bags. This is from the Sisters book by Blackbird Designs. I love it because there's this one and this one that are Halloween samplers. And I started at First Cock's Crow. So pretty. Oops, a little glare. And then I'd like to start Witch No More because it's all purple colors. This is stitched on 36 count gingerbread from Classic Colorworks, from Picture This Plus. Now all I have is the top border. And I'm using all the called for colors on that. Trying to hurry but not go too fast. This is, I have seen a lot of people stitch on this. Megan the Seattle Stitcher and Bridget the Museum Stitcher, I think, are actively stitching on this right now. It's Halloween Quaker by Lila Studio. I love this. And I'm using all the called for threads, and I don't know if the called for fabric is murky. Yep, 40 count murky. But I'm using oh, that is 40 count. Okay. I thought I only had one project on 40 count, but I got two. So this is on 40 count murky, and I'm using all the called for threads. I think that's 40 count. Oh, keep hitting. I have a metal barn over here. Sorry, I will try to stop doing that. This is Stacy Nash Primitive's Halloween at Hollyberry Farm. And I am stitching this on Fog by Picture This Plus. I'll tell you, I wish I had dunked it in some tea coffee because it's real plain. I had to change the color of the house because it was supposed to be white and it didn't show up on this gray. Wait, what did I say this was? I think I misspoke. Of course, I don't have the thing in here. But anyway, I wish I would have done that. And I changed the colors because I didn't like the white leaves, and the called for color of the outline is like, it's carriage black, which on here it looks blue, but my carriage black is black. So I switched it to Cauldron. I'm still using carriage black when I want stuff to be black, but I'm using Cauldron by Classic Colorworks for the flowers. And I'm using Avocado by Classic Colorworks for the leaves. And I'm happy with that change. The only thing I'm not happy with is how this looks. It doesn't look grungy, the fabric. I wish I would have grunged it up, but I'm too far to worry about it now. And actually, I need to pick out a dark 13 stitch for this year. And I'm far enough along on this one that I might leave it out and work on it for dark 13 and like on the 31st of every month, or if there's not a 31st, the 30th, to try to get some good progress in on that. So I'll keep that out. This is, I love this so much. is Lizzie Borden Took an Axe by the Primitive Hair. And this is another one. I wish I would have used blood spatter fabric, but I didn't. This, I just dyed myself. I love it, but I really wish I would have done blood spatter. But she's fun. I love the Primitive Hair's spooky charts. This one, so I had a Readly subscription. If you watch Mama Loves You GB on Flosstube, she talks about Readly quite a bit. And of course I didn't. This is from a Just Cross Stitch magazine. I just printed out the chart. I didn't print out a cover sheet. But this is called Potions, Brews, and Spells, and it's designed by Louise Henderson of Cherished Stitches. And I'm doing all the called for everything. It's 36 count dolphin linen from Weeks and Gloriana Floral Silk Floss. Because it's beautiful floss. It's like a purple. I can't really tell. It's like a black purple. Anyway, that's all I've got on that. Sorry. Again, that's probably not worth showing because I can't show you what it actually looks like. Okay, I've got 3 more autumn Halloween. Ooh, this is another one that's on Jack-O-Lantern by XJU Designs. This is Jack's Bash by Plum Street Sampler. I like this one a lot. And I'm using called for threads, but on 36 count. No, this might be 32 count too. Yeah, it's 32 count, but like I said on the other one, the weave is so tight, I'm only using 1 strand over 2. That's all I've got done on that. I like to start these just to have them started, and then if I get a wild hair to work on them, they're there. But my goal this year is to finish more things. So this one, I have 2 in here. They're both Tiny Modernist, and I don't have a cover page because they're PDFs. But one is Mouse's Halloween, and this will be a pumpkin pin cushion, and these are the pins that go in it. And there'll be a spool with some scissors that have a skull on it. And then I bought her friend, which is Hen's Halloween Tea. And I chose to put this on a fabric flare that is printed cobweb. And I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I love it. But those are really cute, quick stitches. And then these are 2 charts from the Prairie Schooler. I've got Boo Moon and Boo to You. I don't think I started anything out of Boo to You. It's just in this bag. But I started the Witch and the Moon. She's really cute on that one. Oh, I lied. I have a whole nother bag of Halloween. I thought I did. So that wasn't the last Halloween. I have 2 bags of Halloween and 1 bag of Christmas winter. I bumped it. Now it's going nuts. This is a Ghoultide welcome. So I have Liberty's welcome and I have a Ghoultide welcome started. I have Yuletide welcome, but I haven't started it yet. And I will try not to until I finish one of these. And I'm stitching this on tea coffee dyed fabric that I dyed myself, but I'm using all the called for silks and overdyes. That's how far I got on that. That will be very cute. I love the witch and her horse. Oh, this is a big one. I started this year, maybe. It's in a big, my bag is real fat because I have all the DMC shoved in there, not on floss rings. I'm putting them on a floss ring as I go, as I use them. But this is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. This is, I think I have all the Hawk Run Hollow charts. This is the only one I've stitched, and I will stick to the rule of I need to have one finished before I can start another one because these are so big. And a lot of people are omitting the Halloween blocks, but I'm leaving them in. And because these are so full coverage, I'm stitching it on Ada. It's 20 count though, so it's tiny. But that's what I've got so far. Not a lot. This will probably take years, but I love it. Oh, this is fun. These are a couple of charts from Priscilla and Chelsea. I've got Trick or Treat. And another Trick or Treat. The same name, but they're 2 different. And I have the pumpkin piece to finish this on. I'm terrible about buying the finishing pieces before I even stitch it, but you have to, when Priscilla suggests something to finish it on, you gotta be quick or they go away. But this is the smaller Trick or Treat. She's real close to being done. And here is the bigger Trick or Treat. The way my floss is variegated, she looks like she has a 5 o'clock shadow, but I'm not picking it out. She's a witch. She's supposed to be ugly. Next I have, this is a good one. I started it on 1 and then I restarted it. Which one's the right one? This one's the right one. Because the first one I started, I can't even tell you what this is. But you can't see, I mean the angel's supposed to be ghosty, but it's too ghosty. So I ordered the called for fabric and started it on that. And this is Rampant Cat Sampler by Barbara Anna. And I'm not a religious person by any means, but I love Adam and Eve's. And especially when they're weird Adam and Eve's, I love them. And this is how much I got done on that. It's still ghosty, but you can see it better in person. this is my Halloween. This is Jack-O-Lantern Junction Farm by Hands On Design, artwork by Priscilla. I love these collabs she did with Hands On Design before she had her own. I've got quite a bit done on that. I love the goats. The goats are so cute. So I'd like to finish that one this year with the others. This is another Primrose Cottage stitches. This is Autumn Rules. I missed out on the sale they did this year. They did a sale where they did one every week. I should do that in the fall. Just follow their week. Just do it now instead of... But I've got quite a bit done. And this is on Vintage Country Mocha. I realize I'm saying some of the fabric names and then some of them I'm not. I forget. Sorry. I'm saying them as I remember to say them. This is Midnight Ride by Blackbird Designs. And it's called for Prim Green by R&R. But you can't find R&R fabric anywhere. So I'm using Lima Bean. And it just says the designer is Mystic. I don't know who that is. But it's perfect. And this is the start I have. I have a short attention span anyway, but when something's really monochromatic, my attention span is even shorter. So even though I love it, I don't stitch on very often. Take a water break. This is one that I love a lot. This is the Addams Family by Plum Street Samplers. And I'm stitching it on 32 count Early Halloween by XJU Designs. And I love this linen for Halloween. It's kind of... I didn't iron anything, obviously, because you can't iron 100 and some odd WIPs. But that's really fun to stitch. There is some over one stitching on that one, on their little faces and feet. So that's not very fun. And then this one was a free stitch along. I don't know that I have the information on this because, gosh, I don't. Oh, wait. Nope. Wherever this is from, they didn't put their name on it. It's a Facebook. Shoot. If you really want to know, let me know in the comments and I'll find it. But it's a free stitch along that I found on Facebook. And I have it saved on my Facebook. I just don't have anything written down for it. But look at that little gargoyle. He's so cute. So yeah, if you really want to know, message me and I'll answer, yeah. Is when I started. This is Autumn Samplers by Prairie Schooler. And I started this one. Love those colors. Prairie Schooler is amazing with their colors. And this is on Vintage Country Mocha. I stitch all my Prairie Schoolers on Aida because they're Aida friendly. So this is 18 count because I like to stitch one over with one strand of thread. This one I love, but I don't know that I'll ever finish. This is Halloween Fairy. Is this Nora Corbett or is it Mirabilia? It doesn't say. But I bought it for $3 on Hirschners.com. It's Nora Corbett or Mirabilia one. But I love her so much. And I bought... I don't know that they're supposed to go together, but there's another Halloween Fairy, and she's got butterfly wings, and I bought the kit for her, but I don't know. This is real hard. It's real hard. I'm stitching it on 32 count Haunted Even Weave, and this is what I've got so far. She's beautiful, and who knows, maybe in a couple years I'll finish her. Or I'll get a wild hair to stitch on her. These are real hard to keep track of. My Queen of Freedom, I will finish and I will work on her. But I think I'm going to take the pattern to Staples or something and see if they can make me a working copy on blueprint paper, because the pattern is huge and it's all on one sheet of paper, and because they're so valuable I don't want to mess it up. So hopefully they can do that for me. This one is so cute, and I debated on restarting it on a smaller fabric, but I think I'm just going to keep with it because I have a lot of the witch done. This is Remember Me by Birds of a Feather. And I'm stitching it on 14 count tea coffee dyed Aida. But look at that witch and her cat. I don't think I want to restart it. I've got so much done on it. I love her warts. And I love the cat's hair standing up. Oh my god, it's so fun. And the colors are fun. I'm using all the called for colors. Look at how bright those are. There's like Ultraviolet by Weeks. Is the purple. Ugh, they're so bright. Oops. This one is the book that Primrose Cottage put out this year. It's 13 Spooky Smalls. They are so cute. I think I started at the front and I'm just going to work my way back from front to back. So I started, I'll try to do this without showing the chart, October 31st. And this is on tea coffee dyed 28 count even weave. And then a couple of the patterns are on a more gray. And it's 25 count, it calls for 25 count Stormy Night, but when I ordered it, when I was looking for it on 123 Stitch, all they had was Aida. So I got the 14 count Stormy Night Aida. So I'm just going to stitch my way through that front to back. Oh, these are fun. I know I showed these in an earlier video. You know what? I'm probably not going to get all of these out again because I literally just showed them and there's a million of them in this bag. But they're the Teresa Kogut fall ones that all have the same colors, so I put them all in the same bag. Here's that one. This is the one I pulled out, so I'll show this one. But all I got done is the border on that one. I'll spare you for the rest of them because I literally just showed them. Same with this one. I just showed this one, but I'll show it because it's easy to get a hold of. It's Fine Harvest, which was an October Patreon. And I thought it would look good on this linen. It's barnwood. Yeah, barnwood by Picture This Plus. And I just have a tiny little start on that one. And there's more charts in there that have the same color DMC. Almost done with Fall Halloween. Almost done. This is Autumn Cloche by Hello from Liz Matthews. It's so beautiful and delicate. And I am stitching it on Overcast, 38 count Overcast by Fortnite Fabrics. 36 count, sorry. And I am using the Leo and Roxy thread conversion. They sell it on the Evertotes website. And this is the Halloween sampler by Teresa Kogut in her new book, Hello Halloween. And I just got a tiny start on this. And what did I use? This is another Fortnite fabric. I love Fortnite fabric. It's a, oh gosh, I don't even know what that name is. It's a 36 count. And I just got a tiny start on that. And then this one is by Twin Peaks Primitive, and it is the Haunted House Sampler. And I am stitching this on 36 count Mary Mac fabric, and it's by Dames of the Needle. This is the only fabric I've ever gotten by them, but I love it. It's a spooky color. It's got some orange in it. I'm getting hungry, guys. These are long videos. I hope you enjoy long WIP parades like I do. I love long WIP parades. Okay, I'm down to two. Two more. And this is Lori Holt. It is Autumn Love. And I'm stitching it on 18 count Cream and Sugar Ada by Fiber on a Whim. And I'm using all the call for DMC for that. Okay, last fall/Halloween. I might break this up into 3 parts because I'm already at 50 minutes and I still have all my Christmas to go through. And this was the limited edition. The pattern's not limited edition, but the kit was limited edition from Twin Peaks Primitive. And this is Halloween Moon Sampler. And I loved it. I'm mad about the fabric choice that I did. It was either 28 count or 14 count Aida, and I did the 14 count Aida, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I stitched quite a bit, so I don't know. I don't think I can keep going on this. I think I'll get a linen. But it came in this cute bag, and it has cute floss drops. Okay, that's it for my fall. I think I'm going to do a part 3 for Christmas because I'm at 50 minutes. So I will see you again for part 3 in just a little bit.